Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court, Assembly of State Parties and Funds of the International Criminal Court. Part 11. Assembly of States Parties. Article 112. Assembly of States Parties. 1. An Assembly of States Parties to this statute is hereby established. Each state party shall have one representative in the Assembly, who may be accompanied by alternates and advisers. Other states which have signed this statute or the final act may be observers in the Assembly. 2. The Assembly shall a. Consider and adopt, as appropriate, recommendations of the Preparatory Commission. b. Provide management oversight to the Presidency, the Prosecutor and the Registrar regarding the administration of the court. c. Consider the reports and activities of the Bureau established under paragraph 3 and take appropriate action in regard thereto. d. Consider and decide the budget for the court. e. Decide whether to alter, in accordance with Article 36, the number of judges. f. Consider pursuant to Article 87, paragraphs 5 and 7, any question relating to non-cooperation. g. Perform any other function consistent with this statute or the rules of procedure and evidence. 3a. The Assembly shall have a bureau consisting of a president, 2 vice presidents, and 18 members elected by the Assembly for 3-year terms. b. The bureau shall have a representative character, taking into account, in particular, equitable geographical distribution and the adequate representation of the principal legal systems of the world. c. The bureau shall meet as often as necessary, but at least once a year. It shall assist the Assembly in the discharge of its responsibilities. 4. The Assembly may establish such subsidiary bodies as may be necessary, including an independent oversight mechanism for inspection, evaluation, and investigation of the court, in order to enhance its efficiency and economy. 5. The President of the Court, the Prosecutor and the Registrar or their representatives may participate, as appropriate, in meetings of the Assembly and of the Bureau. 6. The Assembly shall meet at the seat of the Court or at the headquarters of the United Nations once a year and, when circumstances so require, hold special sessions. Except as otherwise specified in this statute. Special sessions shall be convened by the Bureau on its own initiative or at the request of 1/3 of the state's parties. 7. Each state party shall have one vote. Every effort shall be made to reach decisions by consensus in the Assembly and in the Bureau. If consensus cannot be reached, except as otherwise provided in the statute, a. Decisions on matters of substance must be approved by a 2/3 majority of those present and voting, provided that an absolute majority of states' parties constitutes the quorum for voting. b. Decisions on matters of procedure shall be taken by a simple majority of states' parties present and voting. 8. A state party which is in arrears in the payment of its financial contributions towards the costs of the court shall have no vote in the Assembly and in the Bureau if the amount of its arrears equals or exceeds the amount of the contributions due from it for the preceding 2 full years. The Assembly may, nevertheless, permit such a state party to vote in the Assembly and in the Bureau if it is satisfied that the failure to pay is due to conditions beyond the control of the state party. 9. The Assembly shall adopt its own rules of procedure. 10. The official and working languages of the Assembly shall be those of the General Assembly of the United Nations. Part 12. Financing. Article 113. Financial regulations. Except as otherwise specifically provided, all financial matters related to the court and the meetings of the Assembly of States Parties, including its bureau and subsidiary bodies, shall be governed by this statute and the financial regulations and rules adopted by the Assembly of States Parties. Article 114. Payment of expenses. Expenses of the Court and the Assembly of States Parties, including its bureau and subsidiary bodies, shall be paid from the funds of the Court. Article 115. Funds of the Court and of the Assembly of States Parties. The expenses of the court and the Assembly of States Parties, including its bureau and subsidiary bodies, as provided for in the budget decided by the Assembly of States Parties, shall be provided by the following sources. A. Assessed contributions made by states parties. B. Funds provided by the United Nations, subject to the approval of the General Assembly, in particular in relation to the expenses incurred due to referrals by the Security Council. Article 116. Voluntary contributions. Without prejudice to Article 115, the Court may receive and utilize, as additional funds, voluntary contributions from governments, international organizations, individuals, corporations, and other entities, in accordance with relevant criteria adopted by the Assembly of States Parties. Article 117. Assessment of contributions. The contributions of states parties shall be assessed in accordance with an agreed scale of assessment, based on the scale adopted by the United Nations for its regular budget and adjusted in accordance with the principles on which that scale is based. Article 118. Annual audit. The records, books, and accounts of the court, including its annual financial statements, shall be audited annually by an independent auditor.